Labubu is definitely the hottest toy in the world right now, and both young people and even elderly people are so crazy about buying this, since you will never know what's inside each Labubu blind box. So you can't help but just keep buying more until you get the design you like. And because of this very special business model, Labubu's parent company PopMart, it became one of the most profitable company in China's retail industry. And of course, many people in China jokingly call it China's biggest gambling company. At first, people thought that only maybe young people in China were foolish enough to waste so much money on blind boxes. But to everyone's surprise, Labubu quickly became very popular worldwide. Then we realized that human beings' nature is the same everywhere. Gambling is illegal in China, but selling blind boxes has become the closest legal business to gambling. This business model is extremely popular in China, with all kinds of companies launching their own blind box products. And beyond toy companies, tourist attractions, even schools and museums have made their own souvenirs into blind boxes. So today, I'm going to share with you how to design and manufacture your own blind box product in China with as little as $100. And this Labubu looks like Trump is a sample we customized from the manufacturer. Firstly, let's learn about the material used in making blind box toys. Most blind box toys you see in the market are made from PVC, just like PopMart products. PVC is very hard, durable, and can hold very bright colors with fine details. But the downside is that making a mold in PVC is super expensive, around $10,000 to $20,000 for one design. And that's not realistic for most of people. Some people also use 3D printing to make the figures, but the cost per piece is about $5 to $7, which only works if you want to make very small quantities. And if you are trying to make around 500 to 1,000 pieces, resin is the best choice. And the great thing about resin is that the mold cost is really low, less than $100 each. And once the mold is ready, the unit price for bulk production is also very cheap, usually just $1 to $2 per product. After the mold is made, you can order almost any quantity you want, 100, 500, even 1,000 pieces. And the price won't change much because each resin figure is basically handmade by the factory workers. So even if you order more quantity, the cost per piece doesn't really drop a lot. We cannot ask a factory to help us make a Labubu because that would be an intellectual property infringement. So instead, we find an image online of a Trump-looking Labubu was very interesting, and we are going to make it in a racing craft factory. This factory produced a huge variety of racing products, and here's their showroom with full of samples. The factory owner told us that making a figure like this is very simple. Just give them a picture and pay them about $100 for mold making, and they can sculpt a 10 cm prototype for massive production. But not all designs are suitable for hand sculpting. For example, the hair on the Trump Labubu has so many tiny details. The factory tried carving it by hand, but the result was not good enough. So in the end, we decided to use 3D printing to make the prototype instead. And then the factory used that prototype to make the silicone mold. The mold making process is very simple. They will make a corrugated cardbox to hold the silicone, and then place a 3D printed sample inside and pour in the liquid silicone. Once the silicone is solidified, the mold is ready. And this is our silicone mold, and the final products will be produced from molds like this. Then the next step is to make the white sample. Resin is poured into the silicone mold and left to dry for a while, and then take out. The finished white sample is polished and finally painted, with the craftsman mixing colors according to the reference image and applying them in sections. And finally, we made it. This is our Trump version Labubu. If you are satisfied with sample and want to produce 500 units, the production cost per piece is around $2, and it takes 10 to 15 days to complete. And if you want to make more designs, there's additional mold customization fee of $100 per design. The factory owner also explained that resin has a wide range of use. Making trendy toys is just one small application. Most resin products are crafts, fridge magnets, and decorative items. With different painting techniques, resin can look like almost any materials. The biggest advantage of using resin materials, customization cost is very low, while the product can be still very detailed, colorful, and highly accurate. While the downside of resin material is that it's heavier than PVC and it breaks more easily. However, if you can order very large quantity, resin will become more expensive than PVC. Because of PVC, unit costs can go down to around $1 each product, and the production efficiency is 5 to 10 times faster than resin. However, the mold cost for PVC is too expensive. If you want to produce a series of 5 designs, you will need to spend $50,000 to $100,000 just on the mold cost. The final step in making blind box toys is customize the packaging. And in our city, there are tons of packaging suppliers, and they are very friendly for small businesses. For around $50, they will help you create a box design. And here are some samples they have made for their customers. Their boxes are digital cutted, so the minimum order quantity is very low, for around 500 pieces. Each box is about 30 cents. But if you can order 5,000 pieces, the price drops to just 10 cents per box. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I hope you can get some valuable information from it. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Also, whether you want to create your own blind box product or source any product from China, just let me know by submitting an inquiry through the link below this video. I will see you in the next video.